Howdy, y'all. It's
Ye-
Texas time. Going back to
ye-
Tulsa time. Yeah, happy Wednesday, happy tax day. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Boo.
Oh, mine's been done, so whatever.
Somebody today on my terrible, awful day at work where nothing worked was like, "Don't forget to do your taxes."
Like
I was like, "I'll kill everybody."
don't even mention that to me.
I get mine done. Like the day my shit comes in the mail, I'll do it if it's like on the weekend.
Yeah. Well, hey guys, what do you what can be done for a person who is turning invisible?
A Visalign.
Send them to the ICU.
Oh, oh.
Welcome to For Music Lovers Only, a podcast where each host makes a top 5 list of their favorite songs from this week's topic. Each week is a new topic. Tune in, I dare you.
Music
Lovers Only.
Hi.
Love how much that cracked you up off screen, Josh. You thought that was like the best little thing ever.
It got a good chuckle out of my mom. So there we go. That's all that matters. I like the dumb dad jokes.
Oh, I thought that was cute and funny. My computer screen is not glued onto my computer anymore.
Oh wow. You weren't kidding. You weren't kidding. Nothing's going right.
Nothing's going like I've like moved it, and then it was like I'm gonna fall now.
Oh,
But
no.
other than that, hashtag blessed.
Coach, so how's your day going?
It was a day. It was fine actually. I mean, it was kind of an uneventful day so far. I mean, there's some family stuff going on, but life happens and all that. But other than that, it was kind of an uneventful day.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna talk Texas, a big old state, the biggest state in the union.
Big old state.
Big old state. I like we've talked about it before. I'm not a fan of visiting Texas anymore. I've visited a lot. And in the last like 10 years, I mean, I think I went 3 or 4 times in 1 year, and then just going all the way to the Corpus Christi or South Padre. And that is a long drive. It's not so bad getting there because you're like I've said this before. It's not so bad getting there because you're excited to get there and it's all right. But the way home is always 1,000 times worse because you're just once you leave paradise, you just want to be boom boom home. The journey getting there is not nearly as fun.
Mm-hmm.
I there's not really much about Texas. My brother's there. I probably should go visit him, but it's an 8-hour drive, and he moved there, so he should come see me. But other than that, like I go for like Cowboys games, like if it's like something I want to go to. But like I just hate being in every city there. It's just too busy for me. Not like
Yeah.
the cities are beautiful. It's awesome. There's so much to do, but just going from place to place has me so stressed. Like takes the fun out of it.
Yeah, I remember coming back from my first California trip. We took the southern route. I mean, basically just north of the Mexican border the whole way home, and we came up. I don't know how close we got to Amarillo because by that time, like I said, we were just super spent. But Amarillo, El Paso, I'd like to go check that area out. I haven't been down on that side of the state. So that's on the bucket list one of these days. But that infamous Oklahoma Panhandle, drive through there and see what that's all about.
I know we took a RV trip and ended up in like Arizona, Nevada, all that. But I know we ended up going through like every part of Oklahoma and Texas, like that way. We didn't go to like Houston or the other way, but we went down through Dallas and back and forth. It's like Swear we just zigzag around. It looked like a Griswold's trip.
I say that the Alamo's cool. It's got the
Yeah, we
history
went.
behind it, and
I've
it's
never been
eerie.
to the Alamo. Yeah,
It's
I've been to
definitely
like
eerie.
Fort
Never
Worth.
forget it. Never forget it. Always
Yeah.
remember.
Never ever. I have a brother in Texas too. He came to visit me, so it's like my turn. In fact, the last time I was in Texas, he was like, "So, just gonna drive right past, huh?"
Like, I ain't got time for you.
And I was like, "It's 11 hours." And then it'd be like 2 more if we came and saw you. That's a lot of
Doesn't
hours.
sound good when you say it like that, by the way.
Well, that was your last trip was a pretty quick trip, wasn't it? It was like a day trip to.
Yeah, I mean, we were there for,
Couple
we
days.
came down on Friday and did a little bit of eating and slept, and then spent the day at the beach and went to Bubba Gump Shrimp and
Yeah.
to the Pleasure Pier, and then just came home. Usually our trips are pretty quick because I don't like to stay away from home for a long time.
At the beginning of the trips, I'm like, I'm never going home, and then like 2 or 3 days in, I'm like, okay, I just want to go home.
Yeah. I want to be like, I see it and then go home.
Yeah.
And unless like I want to get it. There's a lot of forested areas, even in like the swamps of Louisiana, different things like that. Not Alabama, but not Alabama, but like the swampy areas. I want to go get on a boat and look at alligators and snakes and shit and see what's going on.
I'm totally good. I don't want to go nowhere near a swamp.
I want to see it.
Swamps are kind of like the oceans for me. It's like I'm good,
No.
Everything there wants to eat you. Or Australia is definitely not anywhere I would. You couldn't pay me enough to go to Australia. I'm sorry.
Only because of the beach factor, and like if I was maybe in the city, but yeah, I'm the same way. There's just so many big. I'm the same way. But I'll go to like Jamaica, to every Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go?
Everything the Beach Boys sings about.
Yeah, everything on their list, sign me up.
I'm pretty sure one of them was from Texas.
I didn't even look.
I thought of a few that when we were talking about locations. I was like, dang, I forgot about that. And it's a iconic one that now I'm kind of hoping something gets bumped to do it, but I don't know. I really don't want any of my list to change. But we never do we?
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have a whole lot of bumps on this one because I found like some interesting folks. I was like, I want to do these people. That's what I said.
I don't even have mine numbered still. I just kind of was struggling with it. I got a bunch I want to use because of nostalgia and like stuff you kind of forget about some of the people from there, like that I don't listen to anymore, but now I got like a bunch of songs on my list, and then some new ones and ones that should be because they're iconic songs or singers. But we just did one of them. We just did Willie.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I honestly don't have No Willie, and I feel bad I have No Willie.
Yeah, I didn't put no Willie on there
We
either.
just
I
did a
was
whole thing to Willie. So Willie, we love you. I listened to Willie. I want a Willie Texas song, but literally last show or the show before I did, we just did you, homie.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we Willied enough.
you should get 2 shows, and maybe we'll do another one, especially when you go. We'll probably do some sort of tribute show, brother.
No, he'll never go. He'll stay alive as long as he wants.
We got 10 years, 15 years from now, whatever.
Yeah.
I was pretty shocked by one. I found one person because I just hit the Wikipedia or the Google and was like, musicians from Texas, and MGK was born in Texas.
No,
I didn't know that. So, Coach, if you want to get any songs added on real quick, there you go.
Yeah, can I use people like that dissed him?
He definitely does not.
Because now he owns Texas because how bad he burned him.
Your beard is weird.
Sorry.
That was such a good diss song. I can't remember what you guys fight about. I don't remember what the fight is about, but I really do. That was badass.
The club dance song is better than the diss song. That's what we fight about.
Oh,
I think MGK won. the disclaimer is first.
That's what it was.
The beef was just a publicity stunt. That's all it was. They're probably best friends in real life. But
I don't think.
I think MGK's.
I don't think so at all.
They don't like each other.
He's not at all because he's said some stuff since. I did see just randomly because I was searching Texas today, and I almost sent it to you on this topic. Was I clicked next, and it took you to like top 75 diss tracks. I want to tell you one that's not on there and one that's number 10. The one you said one, guess what? It's not number 10. And my boy has like 7 of them on there. And I did, though, go to like club bangers and dance songs, and MGK had like 6 club bangers on there. So, like, you want to go dance, you got.
Did you see he's got a new song coming out with Limp Bizkit, Fred Durst?
I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I
not
like
right.
I won't like that one, but I'll still like Fred Durst.
Yeah, I'm interested. I'm curious.
I was listening to some Biscuit recently. My kids were confused when he was like, "Welcome to the chocolate." I'm about to say it wrong. The chocolate covered starfish or whatever.
Hot dog flavored water.
There, and the chocolate covered starfish, and my youngest was in the car, and he just looked at me and he said, "What?" And I was like, "That's the name of the album." He said, "Why?" And I was like, "Cause that's how he rolled, son."
That's kind of how it went. That was kind of how it went downhill for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there were songs on there I liked, but that was just like when they started just changing, and like their band members started not liking their own music, and then it was kind of a weird thing. And then
Wes left, and it was you can't have Biscuit without Wes.
Nope. And when he came back, it just wasn't the same. And Wes had lost his appeal because when he went and did his own stuff, it just wasn't the same either without Limp. And it was weird. His stuff was real weird.
Wasn't he dressed up like a monkey or something? Like
he had a couple different ones. Yeah, that was
song he came out with.
There was a lot of monkey dressing back then. Who was the people that
Bloodhound Gang?
Yeah, they did a lot of monkey dressing.
Well, for one song.
I don't think you can do that anymore.
Yeah, I mean, you can as long as. Anyway,
Coach, you got that spinner handy. Before we go the way of the shocking songs, last week episode has stalled.
Guys,
do what?
You can't cancel what's been canceled.
I see dead people. Coach.
I was kind of hoping you guys would go first because I literally didn't number mine, and I have like 12 or 13 songs. So I guess we'll just start number them now. I'll start my number 5. We haven't done them as a band yet, but I've used them quite a few times. ZZ Top. Found they were from there, so I ended up really just for the last 5 days, all I've done is listen to ZZ Top. No, not really, but I did listen to a lot. And the one I picked from my number 5 was "I'm Bad, I'm Nationwide."
Oh yeah,
and that's one of my favorite. It's not that like it's crazy how low down it is on their list of songs, like plays and just favorites or whatever. But that's like to me, that's iconic ZZ Top sound. Everything about that song.
Yeah, when I went down the rabbit hole with them, I was shocked to see how much of their hits were like 72. It was like early 70s. And the stuff sounded like, I mean, it still sounds badass today. Like I said, if they just came and released it today, you would think, I mean, it was so ahead of its time. Yes.
They were awesome. So that's my number 5.
First time I heard of them was on a pantyhose commercial because she's got legs.
And she knows. Okay. That I just remember that song because that leg's sticking out. You're like, whoa.
And then when Tina Turner got her legs out, she had her legs out to the leg song.
And then it was a guy. Anyways, my number 4. When I found out Paul Wall was from was from Texas. This song is with the Mexican OT. It's Covered in Ice, my number 4.
Mm.
I wanted to use like something more from my time, but I found this song and really liked it. And it got 2 Texas rappers. And I mean, like Paul Wall kind of started it, like the scene, like for me for Texas, like growing up, he was one of the big ones. Them and 3-6 and a couple others were like the first I knew from there. But yeah, and then now like all these other guys are just huge. I mean, like the Mexican OT and the whatever the X the Plug or whatever his name is, and
Yeah.
it's crazy how many plays they had. Big X the Plug. Anyways, that was my number 4. Number 3. Same with Gary Clark Jr. When I found out he was from Texas, I had to get him on here. One of my favorite songs ever is from him. Best cover probably to this day was my number 1 cover. I still think is the best cover song ever done, and one of the only Beatles cover songs that might be better, but this isn't that. This song is Don't Owe You a Thing, and it's not thing. Gary Clark Jr. And that song's got attitude and funk and just like quintessential Gary Clark Jr. So
I love him. I was gonna put him on my list, but I thought somebody's gonna get him.
yeah, and it was hard to not use the one, but I think I've used it 2 other shows. Like I'll have a couple songs that are going to get used 3-4 times because they'll deserve it because they're that big a part of like my music. So if they deserve a list, I'm going to put them. I don't care if it ends up using 4 songs in a row, shows in a row. That's why we switch it up enough. It can't because of artists, but if it were to happen, there's the songs that could. So anyways.
I remember the first 2 songs. I can't remember the names of them, but the first 2 songs he put out when he first came out, I mean, phenomenal. And they were calling him, they were calling them Jimi Hendrix, the next Jimi Hendrix. And
Numb, I think, was one of them. Cause I'm numb. And
well, he's just like, he's got like, dude, you would think he is like 60s, 70s, something like that because of his sound and like even like how he records like with old stuff. Like a lot of these recordings I was listening to, you could tell were done with old amps and like, that's just his style, and that like it brings back that sound, and that's what's like awesome about it. So I enjoy the hell out of him. So my number 2, I can't do Texas without getting George Strait on. My wife would kill me if I did. Just plain and simple. She said, George, she said, you're going to do George Strait. And I said, yeah, I am. This one is just a huge part of like middle school dances. And
check yes or no. I'm guessing check yes or no.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to use it, but I just kept going back. I mean, there's 25 other probably better George Strait.
Oh, yeah. But that was the catchiest.
Great. Yeah, it was just so catchy, but it was a huge part too because literally that like I used that song to I think date 3 different girls in 6th grade, or during that song, like no, I want the answer, So maybe at one dance 2 different ones, one said no, one said yes, and then the one that said no said yes later, and it was real confusing until they both found out, and then both dumped me like 2 days later. So anyway. 7th grade.
Drama.
My number 1. God dang it. There's like 3 I want to use, but I'm going to use this one because as soon as I heard it, it brought back, it was kind of like that. This is probably like more, I don't even know what year this came out, but this is 8th grade summer, 9th grade summer, something like that. But SPM, South Park Mexican, and the songs You Know My Name. There was just something about that one. Like you want to go buy a big stretched out car and put some big wheels on it and just cruise, man. Like that's just, it hits, it sounds good. Just something about it. Anyways, that's my number 1.
Sweet.
Miss Gill saying hi. What's up, Gill?
If I'm honest, if I did my list this week, if I could have actually numbered them, and I would probably have reversed it. I probably did a Sontia list. I did a 1 to 5, one, like because ZZ Top would rank over that. But that's my list.
That's your list. There will be a playlist. You can judge. You can judge Coach accordingly when you listen to the playlist. Good list. there's one artist. I'll wait till the end, but there's one artist. I'm surprised you. I don't know if you missed it or just said, "Fuck that guy." I don't know.
We'll see at the end because I have two that I was just literally going back and forth and didn't use one of them. That was hard for me to not use. So we'll wait.
I'm curious. Who are you talking about? Because I don't think he's on my list unless he's on your list. Because I don't think he's on my list.
We'll wait. We'll build suspense for our lovely.
But I want to know now.
Nope, we're gonna make you wait.
Bitches.
Right, spinning.
Get it. Coach, you gotta go again.
You gotta do 5 more.
God dang, I spin it backwards.
No.
It's Sontia.
Texas. Lone Star State.
Now. I'm puckering already.
I'm not gonna get. I promise, I'm not getting anybody's anything. Because my list is eclectic and different. I found all the different people from Texas. I was like, who's different in Texas? Because everybody's going to do the same folks.
Howdy, y'all.
Howdy, y'all. Man, apparently I have an accent. Because every time I'm on the telephone with people, they're like, are you from Alabama or Texas? And I'm like, I'm from Kansas. And like, you have an accent. And I was like, I ain't got no damn accent.
Listen here, y'all. I sound just like a regular talking person does.
Not a regular talking person. Oh my goodness. We're in the middle. We are not south.
We got a twang. We don't got an accent.
That's it.
People really like me because I don't believe I have much of one. I mean, I think you can tell I'm from the middle, but like people can go Michigan or like I don't think Kansas just carries its own. Like there are no because the only thing that it does is maybe because there's no defined, unless you go out west. That's the only place you don't start. Anywhere west of us, there's no associated accents much.
Man, I cannot understand a Boston accent, but whatever.
Yeah, that's what I said. Everywhere east of us, there's an associated accent. Almost every state has its own. But you go west of us, maybe Washington a little bit.
Yeah.
But you don't think of like California, Utah,
Arizona,
Colorado,
I don't know.
New Mexico, Texas, yes, but again, New Mexico, I just, it's weird. So anyway.
California has got, why did I say it like that?
You did just, what the hell is wrong with you, girl?
What is happening? All this Texas is
Hickey show out of the South and people aren't going to listen. Come on, girl, get your shit together.
I got all twanged up. Anyways, number 1. Going through Texas was fun. I enjoyed finding new artists and finding old artists that I used to love with my whole heart, almost more than Nickelback even, who unfortunately I could not use on this list because they are not from, none of them are anywhere close to near being from Texas at all.
I don't think they're welcome in Texas if I'm on.
They're probably from the Canadian, like they're the Texans in Canada.
The Canada version of Texas.
Yeah. So we'll give them that. We'll give them that.
I've seen it on the map.
You're talking about Calgary? Are they from Calgary?
I don't know. I should though. And it makes me sad because I wish I had a retort. Anyhow, number 1. So number 1 is popular. And when I was doing my list this weekend, I was doing cleaning because this whole weekend I was doing stuff. I never stopped doing stuff. I was fixing stuff. I was cleaning and I had on my playlist. And then Destiny's Child came on. Destiny's Child. And Destiny's Child, I was listening to him and I was like, wait a damn minute. I said, wait a damn minute. I said, Destiny's Child is from Texas, aren't they?
All of them is.
All of them is. They're from Houston. They're from Houston, Texas. So that is my number 1 is Destiny's Child. And they have so many. They really Destiny's Child just was killing it when they came out. They were killing it after they finally formed a cohesive group. And I thought, what song really portrays them? What really is it? And I picked Bootylicious. I did. If you put that song on at the club, it'll be a frenzy. Like there's just women everywhere, just giving up all just going nuts.
I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I know I've heard it.
Cause my body's too bootylicious for you.
I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. That's how the Bootylicious goes, man.
Definitely heard it then. I just couldn't think of
it. Baby. Yeah, that was my jam. Oh my God. That song came out around the time that I could go to the club. By the time I was old enough to go to the club, I used to go to the gay clubs. Now, the reason why I went to the gay clubs, one, is because you didn't get harassed. And number two, because everybody danced.
I got harassed at the gay clubs. Thanks.
I got harassed at the gay club once.
Well, I didn't because they didn't want me.
It was one of my more traumatic experiences because I feel bad because anyways.
Broke his heart.
I broke some heart.
Oh, it's like I can't love you because I don't like dick. All right. Number 2. I found out that one of my favorite bands growing up in the whole world was from Texas. They're from Dallas, Texas, which is my favorite Texas, is Dallas, Texas, because it's so bougie. So bougie. And this is going to be Tripping Daisies.
Yeah.
And they have their one hit.
I got a girl.
Yeah, they got their one hit that they have, but that's not the song that I picked.
Yeah.
Because Elastic Firecracker was a album that I had spinning for years and years and years of my life. And there's a song on here called Bang.
Yep.
Oh, and I hadn't heard it for years. I forgot about Tripping Daisies, and man, my day got 70,000 times better. Because my God, like it starts off just real melodic, and then it just goes bang, and then you just get to just sing to the top of your lungs, and then it gets melodic, and then you get to bang again, and then it gets melodic. If they are ever in concert anywhere, I want to go see them.
I wonder what happened to him. I think that was, I mean, I won't swear to it, but because I did find a lot of bands that I thought were not doing anything, and then they've just been cranking out music this whole time. Thought they were, quote unquote, one hit wonders, and I'm like, oh, well, they're still doing stuff. It's just never on the radar.
I saw a couple of albums after that, but I really didn't check to see if they were doing anything new. But I am after the show because I bet they're coming close. Because every time I find an old band that I love, they show up because they love me too.
They do it for the fans.
Yeah, they do it for the fans.
Older fans do.
Yeah, I am definitely.
Don't.
Yeah. Number 3. So there I was looking for Texas hip hop. I was like, what Texas hip hop was there? And of course, you got your list of the hip hop people that were there. I didn't write it down. I can't even remember who it was, but it was just like your regular folks. And then I found this gentleman, Mr. Pookie. And I was like, Mr. Pookie? I was like, who in the world could Mr. Pookie be? That's who I said. That's what I said. And so I pulled up and listened to some Mr. Pookie, and Mr. Pookie is one of the baddest hip hoppers in the 1990s. Like, I feel like a lot of the 90s sound was embodied in the album that I listened to. I don't know if maybe he influenced it or whatever else. He reminds me of Naughty by Nature, but he was a little bit before them. I don't know if they knew each other. I don't know if he was imitating them. I don't know if they were imitating him, but Mr. Pookie gets it. Yeah. Mr. Pookie is fun, and he's violent, and he's serious. And he does not play. And the song that I got from Mr. Pookie is called Visions of a Silent One. He's from Dallas, and he is attributed to having the biggest selling independent rap album from Dallas in 1999, and it's called The Ripla. And that whole album is the shit. That whole album. There wasn't one song on there to where I was like, I need to turn it. I was ready to go be a gang member and start selling drugs and get some bitches. I was ready. Mr. Pookie got me there. Mr. Pookie got me there. So that's my number 3, Mr. Pookie. Visions of a Silent One. And that's essentially about hanging around killing people. That's what that song's about. Number 4. He shocked me.
You were so tame last week, so you had to bring the shocking this week, huh?
I don't that's what the song's about. I didn't write the song. Mr. Pookie wrote the song. I didn't write it. I just listened to it, and that's what it's about. Number 4, Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez is from Grand Prairie, Texas. It's where she's from. I didn't know that. And Selena Gomez is super famous, but when I pulled up Selena Gomez, for the love of me, I couldn't think of one damn Selena Gomez song. Couldn't think of one. Not a one. So I had to go through the discography. And the song that I found that I remembered that I loved, and I had no idea it was by her, is called Who Says? And Who Says is about loving yourself the way that you are. And it is a fun, poppy, dancey hit where you're like, who says you're not perfect? And it makes you feel like you are better than you are telling yourself you are. And then you just need to go ahead and get up in your imperfection and then just get your life together and do the best that you can despite whatever is holding you down. So, that's the Selena Gomez song, and it's really fun, and I love it, and I'm happy that I refound it.
Awesome.
And then finally, I needed to get a country person on there. There were big country artists, but there weren't a whole lot. I thought there'd be more country artists from Texas. I really did. They're all from Tennessee, apparently.
Or Oklahoma.
Or Oklahoma. We should do Oklahoma. We should do it just because.
I'm gonna issue a veto on that one. We'll make Oklahoma the last state that we do. Maybe not the last, because there
American Rejects are from Oklahoma.
Okay, one, and I can't. Like I said, when you brought it up, I couldn't. I'm sitting there just trying to think, and like I said, I mean, you got who did I say?
I don't have my phone.
I can't even remember who I said. Garth Brooks and Toby Keith and Miranda Lambert are the 3 that I know are from Oklahoma.
Miranda Lambert is from Texas because I'm about to bring her up right now. She's from Longview. Longview, Texas is where Miranda Lambert's from. And she's my number 5.
I thought she was from Oklahoma.
No,
I learned something
Longview,
new.
Texas, because she's on my list, and that's what I wrote. She's from Longview. That's what it says.
Sontia, don't lie.
Nah, don't lie. And Miranda, speaking of killing,
Reba is, bro.
the song that I picked by Miranda is Gunpowder and Lead.
Oh yeah.
Because she's gonna get her shotgun. You get tired of motherfuckers,
That was one of her first big ones. I don't know if it was her first one, but
it was one of her. It was one of her top hits, Gunpowder and Lead. So, that's what little girls are made of after a while, because we get sick of your bullshit.
I've always had a big crush on Miranda. Sorry, I didn't know. Sorry, I said you were from Oklahoma. I apologize.
There's nothing wrong with Oklahoma. Well,
I think she lives in Oklahoma now. Like I said, Coach was saying earlier that Blake was maybe from Oklahoma.
He is.
Okay, so maybe that's why she's there now. Maybe she stayed in Oklahoma.
Garth Brooks, Blake Shelton, Reba McEntire, Toby Keith, Vince Gill, Carrie Underwood are the ones I know.
I can't think of any punk bands. I can't think of any metal bands, rock bands.
Man, Tulsa, Oklahoma cranked out so much freaking goth music, punk music.
The Flaming Lips, All American Rejects, the Turnpike Troubadours. Sorry, we're not doing Texas. Let's move on. Sorry, what are we doing? Or we're not doing Oklahoma. We're doing Texas.
We should do Oklahoma. No. I'm just saying. You just said that.
All right, good list. Playlist will be up, and you can judge.
Hanson is from Oklahoma. Bop.
Do it all night long. Bop.
Oh, you guys remember those people that did the Nikes and they drunk the Kool-Aid and they were waiting for the comet bop? No? They were a cult. The cult.
Yeah. Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, not the Kool-Aid cult. They did it on purpose and weren't forced. They had an outfit.
All right. Good list. Now the last for last. Coach did have me puckering with his first one, not Mr., but the ZZ Top, the fellers from ZZ Top, because that, I don't know how they could not be on any list. Growing up, Dad was a big ZZ Top fan, and the Eliminator, we'd go see the Cars because that was the name of the car. Also, the album, they kind of, for a little while, they had cars built for several different of these albums, and they used in the videos and stuff. But going to the Starbird car show with Dad and checking these cars out, and so yeah, ZZ Top is definitely. I put it at number 5 because I knew ZZ Top would be on Coach's too because
she's got legs.
But mine is I Just Got Paid. I didn't go with any of the big hits, but I mean, this would probably still be a hit, but this was 72. And dude, like I said, this was the song that sounds like if somebody released it today, not knowing anything about ZZ Tops, it would be a fucking hit because it's amazing. Whoa. And it's off the 1972 album Rio Grande Mud. And like I said, the pops, the line in here is I'm my papa's son. I was born my papa's son, hit the ground, ready to run. One of the lines on there. And so that sealed the deal for me with that being that, Dad is the reason I love ZZ Top.
Sweet.
Number 4. And then actually Sunday is his birthday. That's almost 10 years since he's been gone. Me and Mom were talking about it the other day, and she's like, I feels like he's only been gone like a year or so. And I go, no, it feels like he's been gone 100 years. I miss that motherfucker, like, Dad, I want my daddy. But my number 4 has got Texas in the name. I worked Willie in, and his homeboy, Waylon Jennings from Texas as well. So I went with Luke and Bach, Texas. Me, Willie, and the boys.
Yep.
And that one was on the tentative list for. I don't think it made it on the Willie episode. It may have, but it's a good song. That's why I added it on this one. It's off of the 76 album, Old Waylon. And just a good mellow song. I can't remember. Oh, there's only 2 things that make this life worth living. That's good tuned guitars and fine and firm women. I'm like, yeah, that's 2 good things I could get down on.
I like my women jiggly.
Number 3. Again, this band is on Texas. It's Texas. This band is Texas. It's Pantera.
Yep.
And Cowboys from Hell is my pick from that. That's off of the 1990 album Cowboys from Hell, their quote-unquote debut album to the mainstream. I mean, they had 100 albums before as hair bands, but this is their breakthrough album. I guess that would be the right term for that. And this song was always one of my favorites, and we got an opportunity after Dimebag died. I know I've told the story 100 times, but right after Dimebag passed, we got involved with a tribute show for him, and we had to pick a song, and this was the song we picked, and it was so fun to sing it and scream into the mic and having people come up, oh, dude, you nailed it. I mean, that's just when you're doing somebody's cover, I mean, I don't give a crap. I screw my songs up, but when you're doing a cover, you want to really, really nail it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. All right. Number 2, which I didn't get a chance to look up today if Pantera and the next band that I'm getting ready to talk about, Dead Horse, ever did a show together, or if, because Dead Horse, this album anyhow is an '89 album called Horsecore, and the song is called World War Whatever, because hey, we may die. I found it pretty fitting, you know. I mean, 1989, they're talking about World War ever, so I mean, it's nothing new for our generation. We've been through 100 wars, you know, near-death situations. The world's going to end. I mean, so nothing new, but
we'll live on through our podcast.
Yeah, but it's a good, brutal song in bass, you know, just metal, and I don't know how much interaction I want to, before I even talk off at the side of my head. I want to see how much interaction they had, because there's a lot of similar sound with Pantera and Dead Horse. So maybe they were buddies and all that. But good song, loud, violent bass. It's a great song. My number one. We're going surfing. We're going surfing into the buttholes, and we're just going all in. It's going all in. It's off of the 1996 album Electric Larryland, which is a tip of the hat, a nod to Jimi Hendrix album called Electric Ladyland. And my song is Aha. And I know this is like Coach was saying, I know I've used this song, because any chance I can get to work this song on, I usually try to get it on. And it's just a fun song. It's off the same album that the big hit they had. They were doing it in Texas. I can't think of the name of the song.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's
yeah, but it's off that same album. But I like this song a lot better, because it's a little more weird. I don't know. It's weird in a different way. They were a very weird band. They were heavy into illicit substances. I remember them doing seeing an interview. They're all laying in bed, all, you know, high as a kite, and pretty funny. And like I said, they've been around a long time. I don't know if they're still doing things, but that might be one to check out, see if they are doing things. That's my list. Didn't have to change it. The one that I remembered mid show here was Buddy Holly, the Crickets.
Yeah.
Because when we were talking about locations, Dad, we had a family, I think Mom's family in Lubbock, so we went and seen the statue of Buddy Holly. And Buddy Holly and Waylon were good friends, and Waylon, you know, I told you that story a minute ago, but he was jamming with Buddy. Sweet. And then the one that we were talking about earlier that I'm surprised Coach didn't work on was Nelly. I didn't.
Yeah, and I just still consider him St. Louis. So when I seen that, I struggled because he's always claimed St. Louis. Yeah. He's always been a St. Louis rapper. That was his style of rap. I think that's where he really grew up. So that one, I saw that, and that was the one that was harder for me to not use. Honestly, was Janis Joplin.
Yeah,
because like when I seen that was a hard one to not use. And then Stevie Ray Vaughan was another one that was not use. Pride and Joy or Cold Shot, or I mean, there was quite a few that I could have used from him. And then like Post Malone, there were so many things saying he was from there, but he was technically born in New York, and then like at like 2 or 3 moved to Grapevine, and so that's where his whole style and stuff is from. So like, and he claims Texas, but he's not technically from there, so I couldn't use him.
Yeah,
I mean, you could have.
Well, yeah,
I'd say
anybody I wanted.
Yeah,
I could have said I misunderstood and just put Texas in all my songs. Or,
I mean, I was in Colorado for most of my life, but I claim Kansas because that's where I actually grew up.
I could have done songs from all of the 80s. I mean, it was just, it's whatever.
I don't hate you. I feel bad when that came out of my mouth.
What did we? I don't think we've got anything slated for next week yet. We will off air. We will come up with something clever and amazing, and it'll be epic for you next week. Next week
Oh.
will be epic. It won't be Oklahoma, I can guarantee you that. Kevin said Heaven Gates was the
Heaven's Gate.
was the thing you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, the cult.
We actually have a church, and at work we printed something, and they're called Heaven's Gates, I think, a church. And I'm like, did you not do your research before you named your church?
They
That's
did not.
That's not a good name.
Or they're just trying to rewrite history.
Yeah, they like added an S or took off an S is the only difference. I'm like, that's way too close. You shouldn't have done that.
Oh, I want to give a shout out to Usher and Lightning Hopkins, who are also from Texas.
Yeah.
Heaven's Gate, by the way, it is a good name though. So it sucks that they ruined it for like good names, because it's a good band name, it's a good strip club name, it's a good like a marriage place name. It's a good. I mean, it could be used for a lot, but you're right. They kind of ruined it.
They didn't ruin it. It was a good name for a cult. It really was, and they were so happy. They were so happy.
Better than the one from Texas. You know what I'm saying?
Well, for our states,
Oklahoma.
For our states, which we're not going to do next week, we're not going to do another state. But I think, Coach, who'd you have? You picked something last time that you said you wanted to. Was it Atlanta? Atlanta's a city, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Georgia. The only thing I've ever said recently was Maryland, but I really don't know what. Just a couple bands I like are from there, so that would be super selfish.
Well, I think you had something like Memphis. I think it was 3-6 Mafia because of Memphis. So Tennessee, I think, is what you picked. A couple when we were talking Texas originally when we did it. You had said Tennessee. We can go back and fact check it, but I'm pretty sure of that. But who knows?
Either way, we're not doing a state next, so that won't be a worry.
Yeah, I think we're going to do 1986 or 1984 next week. One of the two.
Yeah, we can either do a year, artist, a wild card. Wild card!
I need to pee, y'all.
All right.
She's throwing a wild card.
Throwing a wild card. See y'all later. Sontia's peeing. We're out.
Turn it up loud so we can hear on the way out.
It was just